What's up, everybody, and welcome to this week's Reviewed. Today we're going to be taking a look at Nexus Wallet from Javier Fuenmayor. But before we jump into it, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel.
And give the bell a ring.
Steve, I gotta say, there is one thing about this wallet that I'm so excited for, and I feel like you and I have said this to each other a million times. Javier does such amazing trailers for Murphy's. I've always wanted to see him do a full tutorial. And finally, here he is doing a full tutorial for his own Nexus wallet. And I have to say, man, this wallet coming in at $110 is an absolute steal. This is by no means your everyday magic wallet. This thing can do a plethora of tricks. It comes with 6 full routines, 7 different peaks, and crazy amounts of information. But with all that information comes a crazy long tutorial as well.
Dude, 4 hours. 4 long hours. But what I'm gonna say here, I literally watched the whole thing in one day. You know, I broke it up in like probably hour and a half, took a break, another hour and a half, took a break, and then watched the end. But it is filled with information. It's filled with angles. He's very easy to watch. He's super energetic and very enthusiastic and very, very, very thorough. So I gotta hand it to him. You know, it was definitely, production value as well. It was also done in just a simple studio with just a black background. Yeah. But you know, the cadence, he talks really steadily. He doesn't, he's not monotone or anything like that. He's really interactive, and it made it really easy to watch. 4 hours, bro.
It's a long time, and like I said, you know, I always love his enthusiasm in the trailers, and I've wanted to see him do a tutorial for a long time now because I think he does have that great personality. He really is energetic, he's engaging, and he's just fun to listen to. I mean, he's an all-around awesome guy, and this tutorial brings it home. I think one of the great things about this, too, is it's not 4 hours just for one simple use case. You could pick up this wallet and do some of the basic stuff that comes with it. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, maybe. You know, you could go out there and make use of this right off the bat, which I think is great. But if you really want to get everything out of this, you're looking at 4 hours across, you know, probably 30 plus different videos. But I think that's important too, is that it's not just 4 hours straight. They actually did a great job breaking out all of the tutorial into individual sections. So for each trick or each routine, there is a full explanation and performance for each one. You can click on the link, you go right into it. If you come back a couple days later and you just want to watch the explanation again, you just jump right back in, click the specific link, and you're back to the video where you need to be. It's not like you have to remember timestamps in a 4-hour video. You don't have to scrub through this thing 15 times. I thought they did a really good job with that. I was really nervous about that at first when I found out it was going to be 4 hours. Cause,
we literally said that. Like, I was like, dude, it's 4 hours. And you're like, there better be timestamps in different videos. And they nailed it.
It could have been really trying there. One of the cool things about this, too, is not only is this an amazing magic wallet for any level magician from beginner to professional, this is probably one of the end-all, be-all magic wallets you're going to need. This thing will take you from simple peaks to great card to wallet routines to coin magic, ring magic.
Yeah, I mean, it literally has so many options that you can use. I literally feel bad for whoever is coming out with a magic wallet because this one is going to be really almost impossible to compete with.
And the cool thing about it, too, is for all of the form and functionality built into it, it's not overly bulky. It's actually pretty minimalist, all things considered. It fits a handful of credit cards, fits your wallet in it, fits the gimmicks that you need. This is literally a magician's toolbox ready to go off of a single wallet. The one thing I will say about that is probably don't want to go out with this wallet and just keep doing tricks with the wallet to the same group of people because they're probably going to start to wonder what's up with the wallet. But with that in mind, this is a great addition to any walk-around kind of repertoire that you have, whether it be street magic, close-up magic, or even a corporate event you could tie this into. It's really very versatile in that aspect because everyone always has a wallet on them. And the amount of things you can do with this wallet, it allows you to keep it fresh. You're not continuously continuously doing the same card to wallet routine for everyone at a party or everyone on the street. You could switch it up depending on how you feel. You could do key through ID screen on one, card to wallet on another, a peek on something else. There's so much versatility with it that 4 hours probably was the bare bones they could cut it down to just with all the functionality put into this.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the first things he talked about, is saying that he probably could have done a 10-hour tutorial.
Yeah.
You know, it definitely, capability is just, you know, you can do so much with it. And yes, you may not want to do 30, 30 wallet tricks in a row, but if you want to have that in your tool belt, this wallet can do it all.
Yeah.
It literally can, and it's very well built. It also has the clip included, which allows you to do the out to lunch scenario if you want to do that. But yeah, I'm amazed at how versatile it is.
I am too, man. I really think they did a great job with it, and I think a lot of people may be concerned about the price point, but I'm going to tell you, just the knowledge you get on that 4-hour tutorial alone is worth the price point. Throwing in the gimmicked wallet with it as well just sweetens the pot. The one thing that I will say, and I haven't really been able to find a definitive answer on this, is I would like to know what the wallet's made of. I know you mentioned, Steve, it kind of does smell like leather, but there's no...
I mean, it totally smells like leather.
But there's no confirmation anywhere that this is in fact leather. I'm sure people will be saying, oh, at $110 it should be a leather wallet. First off, leather wallets are usually $110, so you're paying for 4 hours of tutorial plus a wallet. I think if it's not actually leather, that's probably fine, but it very well could be, and that is one thing that did stand out to me as something I was curious about. The other thing, obviously with this, there are so many routines built into this, and the tutorial itself actually has 6 fully developed routines you can run with, which by no means is the limitation of what this wallet can do. But with that in mind, there's going to be varying levels of angle sensitivity depending on what part of this wallet you are using. So if you're doing something like a peek, there's certain angles you're going to have to be concerned with. If you're doing a card to wallet, there's other angles you're going to be concerned with. There is angle sensitivity involved in this, but it's not always going to be the same.
Very, very minimal.
Yes.
And he went through all of that in the video on, how to manipulate that. Obviously, different routines have more visible, angle sensitivity than others, but he definitely went over all that, which I thought was really cool. They changed angles, and I liked how close the tutorial went in on, moving through the trick themselves. Yeah. It really gave you an aspect that you wouldn't normally see in other tutorials. So many different angles, and also coming down from his point of view.
Yeah,
as well.
I do think the production value on this was really next level, and I think being that Javier has the resources of Murphy's, at his disposal with this, because he does so many of their trailers, it makes sense that the production level really does step it up. The one thing I will say about that is we've seen some great low budget tutorials as well, so while it does definitely amplify it, I think they could have done a phenomenal job if this was shot in a relatively low budget studio, just because of the power of the gimmick, Javier's natural screen presence. I mean, honestly, at this point, if they're ever waffling back and forth on a creator being the one to do the tutorial, just bring in Javier. He did a phenomenal job. I would...
Yeah, I mean, I totally agree. He's a good-looking guy. He's very charismatic, and he knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
And just I gotta say, it's so easy. I mean, watching him, there were some segments in the tutorial where he actually does a live performance at a Starbucks, I think it is, and knowing when he does the peaks, even knowing when he does it, you can't even tell.
Just crazy. I love that.
It's that easy. It really is that easy, and I'm impressed.
Yeah, I think this, for the price point it's at $110, this thing really is a powerful wallet that any magician should be jumping at the chance to get, because it really is going to allow you to get rid of the 5 wallets you may have that do different things, but B, it's also just going to be sturdy and well lasting. This may very well be the last wallet you ever need to buy.
Yeah, and I'll be honest, I'm like, it's a wallet I would carry, and I'm very, very picky with wallets. It's thin. has everything. You know, it has obviously the pouch, and it does have everything, and yeah, I recommend it.
Dude, absolutely a great wallet. Excellent job from Javier Fuenmayor there. For everyone who's interested in the Nexus wallet, make sure to head to your favorite Murphy's Magic retailer and pick this up. It will be dropping on the 24th of May, and it is available for pre-sale right now for $110. So while you're at it, make sure to like the video and subscribe, and we will see you next week for another episode of Review.